Hello everyone! In today's video, I'll share with you guys my thinking process of how to draw hair and my self-learning notes. There will be many examples and practices, so feel free to draw along. I'll also be doing a series of tutorials, so if you find this video helpful, please give a thumbs up and subscribe so that you won't miss any new coming tutorials. Okay, let's get started. To be honest, drawing hair used to be my biggest fear, just like drawing hands. However, after doing lots of research, I found that the main reason we cannot draw hair like a pro is that we focus too much on the shape of the hair, ignoring how the hair actually grows. What does that mean? Well, think about what you usually do when you don't know how to draw something. For me, the first thing that comes to mind will be like finding references and copy them to learn how to draw. However, when we copy a work, we try our best to make our work look exactly like the one we're copying. We forget about the fact that they are hair. We cannot just treat them as lines and shapes. We have to think about how they are grown. So, if you ask me how to draw hair now, my solution will be observe and think. Grab a mirror and look at your hair. Or if you don't have a mirror, you can just look at this little girl over here. It's actually a pop market model. If you look at her hair, you can divide her hair into 4 main parts. Step 0 is think about a hairstyle based on parts. So we have the bangs, the side hair, the back hair, and if we have any accessories, so if you have a ponytail, that's the 4th part of the hair. Yeah, any part of the hair can be changed and you can design your own hairstyles for your characters. There's also this hairline over here because you don't want to draw your bangs out of the hairline, so that part will be bald, so you don't want to do that. Usually there will be a line in the middle that separates your hair into 2 subsections, so that's also a line that you need to pay attention to. Your hairline can be in many different shapes. So do the division lines. You should keep in mind that the hair grows from the hairline and the division lines. You can make your lines smooth and use big curves when you draw. Think about the S shape. They don't look good if they are slightly curved. Instead, they look natural when the lines are exaggerated. Many artists say that we need to draw the hair in strips. I was super confused at first because I thought hair should be in strands. How I get to it is imagine you have a head over here and your hair is in strands instead of strips, so your hair will be like that. There are cartoon characters that looks like this, but we have gravity, so the hair will be facing down. However, this only happens when you don't have a lot of hair, so you only have these pieces of hair, but that's just not gonna happen in most cases. So when you have a lot of hair, even though it comes in strands, there are a lot of hair, so it will become close to each other, and then you will see there are shapes. It will be easier to draw it in shapes. Now we know the basics, let's draw the hair. So the first thing you'll do is to draw the head, and then you'll need to draw the hairline. Don't forget the division lines as well. I will draw one towards the left. Draw them in strips. And then we have the side hair. I'll just randomly draw one. And then we have the back hair. probably doesn't look good now, but the next step is using your eraser. So usually when we saw like anime hairs, they were like, somehow it looks like this. They just don't have these lines. So what we'll do now is we'll erase this part of here, like this circle part. And then like kind of redraw the shapes of it. When you do that, you can add some details of it, just like this. Just remember that hair has thickness, so you need to draw the thickness to make it look natural. And also, like if you draw like S curves, especially here, you can make your hair fluffy, which looks good. And you also need to pay attention to the position of the hair. So some hair will be blocked. They cannot be seen from the front, so you have to keep that in mind as well. Moving to the last part, when there are accessories such as hairbands, or your character have a ponytail, etc., the hair starts from the hairline or the division line and is gathered towards like the hairband. Here's examples of different hairstyles. Now let's draw pigtails. Have this hairband over here. The other has one over here. Hair also comes from their hairline, so yeah. And then when you're drawing your ponytail, use like S shapes instead of just draw it like that. It doesn't look good. Draw it as big curves. So for now, just draw like the big shapes. You can also like add bounce to it. And also like this side here. And then you use the eraser to erase the